Hey, we're in the laundry room right now, and we're gonna go over an often overlooked part of your home maintenance, and that's the lint in your dryer and your dryer duct. So we're gonna pull this dryer out, and we're gonna check out the back where the dryer duct is. All right, a little bit of a tight fit back here. There's usually a hose clamp on the back of your duct. A flathead screwdriver will loosen that up. You can pull that right off. Now you can see all this lint on the ground right here, so I'm sure the lint in this dryer duct is pretty bad as well. We're gonna go ahead and clean up the floor, and then we'll go to the dryer duct. All right, so let's take a closer look at what's going on in here. Obviously see some lint. You wanna check in your back end on the dryer as well. But my duct kind of goes up behind this wall and out. There's no way I can easily take that down and clean it. So I'm gonna try this new hack that I learned, and that's using a leaf blower to clean this out. All right, so I got my leaf blower. We're just gonna go ahead, stick this in, and fire it up. The blower was able to blow out quite a bit of lint. You can see some pretty big chunks coming out of the vent. Here's an example of a dryer with a tension clip. This comes off pretty easy with a pair of pliers. I once again used the leaf blower to clean out the duct, and you can see I was able to remove some of the stuck lint. Once again, I'll test this out on an electric dryer. This duct wasn't too bad, but I still cleaned it out with the blower. Not much came out of this one, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Now it's important to note this is a battery operated leaf blower. I probably wouldn't run a gas leaf blower inside. That's not going to be good because of the fumes. But overall, this worked pretty well. We got a lot of lint out. This is probably something I'll do once a year, maybe more. And like I said earlier, this is a very overlooked part of your home maintenance. If you get a lot of lint in your dryer or your dryer duct, that lint can overheat and potentially cause a fire. There's actually quite a number of house fires that start because of the dryer and dryer lint. So make sure you're keeping an eye on your duct. That way your house is nice and safe. Now we'll slide the duct back on and tighten up the hose clamp. Give it a little pull when you are done to make sure it's snug. Now we're gonna check our lint filter and lint filter housing. You wanna make sure you clean your lint filter between every single load. And sometimes the housing will build up some lint in there as well. So we're gonna vacuum that out. Here's the lint filter on a different dryer. Sometimes they're located on the top. We got a good amount out by vacuuming. Now what I also recommend occasionally is if you take the lint filter housing out completely. Now every dryer is a little bit different, so you'll have to look up your model and see how to do that. But if you take that housing out, you'll really be able to do a deep clean. Sometimes they can be a little tricky though, so make sure you research on how to do that. We got the lint cleaned out of the filter and filter housing and the back dryer duct. We should be good for a while now and have a nice, safe, and clean dryer.